This community hub in Alloa is unlike most others. Locals can pop in for a cup of tea and a chat. And they're always guaranteed an enthusiastic welcome from a group of friendly, four-legged regulars. But for dozens of older people who come along every week, it's more than a social event, it's a lifeline.
I don't know where I would have been without this place. It's part of my life, a big part of my life. So I think warm spaces like this, friendly, welcoming spaces like this are very important to people. Yeah.
Janice recently moved to Alloa after her husband went into a care home. She struggled to adjust without him and her mental health took a downturn.
I'm a people person. And since my husband went away, I was feeling very lonely in the house.
Janice says she found it hard to speak about how she was feeling and worried about being judged.
I plucked up the courage one day to come in here and just sat down very, very quietly. I felt very nervous to start off with, but soon came out of my shell. And I've been coming here ever since.
This charity, Give a Dog a Bone, supports over 60s who are feeling lonely and isolated. It was founded 11 years ago by Louise Russell to help older people adopt rescue pets when they may not otherwise be able to afford it.
It's a win-win. The person gets a friend and the animal gets a home.
Louise soon realised, though, that many older people couldn't commit to adopting, but still wanted to spend time with animals.
These community spaces were born, and what we do is provide a safe space for older adults to make new friends but also spend time with animals in a safe environment. So again, it's tackling loneliness but just in a different way.
Staff and participants bring their pets to weekly classes, quizzes and drop-in sessions. Murdoch has lived in Alloa all his life and loves coming along with his dog, Rudy.
I get a lot of satisfaction. I got a quite sense of togetherness about it. You come in and everyone's just a team. Even the dog owners, they all feel part of the team. We have people come in here with physical problems, mental health problems, some of the care workers, and it's nice to be part and see their recovery, see a smile coming over their face. The carers have told them they never see them smile very often, see them smiling here.
And the joy the dogs bring goes further than this room. Sheila adopted Logan with help from the charity. He was rescued from Romania and now works as a therapy pet in local care homes.
He just loves it, and I think the majority of people have loved having him around as well, so he loves going to the care home. We go there every week at the moment. He's a great wee dog and got a lot of character. Always talk to somebody, of course, if you get a dog. Somebody always wants to speak to him when we're outside, you know. I live on my own, and he's just great company that gives you a reason to get up in the morning.
Last year, the charity supported 16,000 elderly people across its 3 locations in Alloa, Shawlands and Troon.
People come here and they create their own community. So it's not so much about us, it's about them. It's about facilitating them to have their own relationships within their community, so they're a community within a community.
That community has become a huge part of Jacqueline's life. Give a Dog a Bone has helped her to adopt 2 pets.
So many of us, it's a bit of a lifeline. And if you're lonely, you know, I'm on my own with the dog, but even so, it's wonderful. You can come in here, you can join in, or you can sit by yourself for as little or as long as you want. I just wish it was open on a Saturday too.
Jacqueline comes to the group sessions most days. She says taking on pets has given her more confidence interacting with people.
Coming here for me, it's helping to build up sort of your self-esteem, because I was in a bad place. And it's just that, as I say, it's just that natural, unconditional care, compassion and concern that the staff show you. I mean, you know you matter. It's not false.
The charity relies on a team of 9 part-time staff and around 25 volunteers. One of them is Audrey, who's been here since 2020. She says it was important to her to stay connected to the community after she retired.
It's given me, a purpose. I've got a focus, to come. I'm not retired with nothing to do, So even if I wasn't a volunteer, I would still come here. I think it is valuable, especially if you have been working, because your day and your week's all filled up, So you feel, redundant, a bit, like that feeling of, what am I going to do now, kind of thing. So I think, it is purposeful.
Our staff and volunteers are essential to what we're doing. Like, we're a small team. Our team members, the people who work in community spaces, are the lifeblood of what we do.
The charity is now preparing to open a 4th site in Dunfermline.
It's been a journey. What we are really lucky with is that we've got really fantastic supporters who have been with us since day dot and who have followed our journey and have seen us reinvest those donations back into doing good things and opening community space. Particularly people who are maybe working and have got disposable income at the moment, but who have animals. They recognise that there may be a point in their life at a later date where they may not be able to afford their animals the same way, or they may not be able to have an animal, so they can still come and see us.
With endless cups of tea and Christmas cheer on offer, this innovative charity will continue to make a difference to those with 2 legs and 4 across Scotland.